The following contest scheduled for one fall is the first Bound for Glory Series semi-final match. Introducing first from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy!
What a terrific way to get things rolling tonight at our No Surrender pay-per-view. We opened with the first of two Bound for Glory semi-final matchups. This, the return bout from this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling Live. It was huge on Thursday night when Jeff Hardy got the submission win of all things on Samoa Joe to vault him into the semis.
That definitely shocked everybody, especially the Samoan submission machine. I mean, Joe has an injury. He's got a fractured arm, a fracture in that arm, I should say. So Jeff Hardy did the right thing by hooking himself that submission, a version of an anaconda. Great job on Thursday night by Hardy, but now semifinals coming at you right here.
It was a unique strategy for Jeff Hardy. He seized the head and the arm of Samoa Joe. He got the submission win. He picked up 10 points on Thursday night. However, tonight in the two semifinal matches, it is no longer about points. You don't have to be concerned about 7 points for a pinfall win, 10 points for a submission victory. It's about one thing: win and advance to the finals. Plain and simple.
And his opponent, from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe!
In terms of the Bound for Glory series, it was a night and day difference for Samoa Joe from 2011 to 2012. Joe ended up finishing in second place. He needed a win on Thursday night against Hardy to go past the Cowboy James Storm and finish in first place and have the opportunity to handpick his opponent. It didn't happen, but what a terrific showing it was for the Samoan submission machine in the series this year.
Well, correct. I mean, even though in defeat this past Thursday on with Hardy, to your point, Samoa Joe still lives to fight another day and is alive and kicking in this Bound for Glory series as we come to the home stretch here with the semifinals. So this should be a straight smash-mouth heads-up battle right here between these two tremendous stars.
Intensity level of Samoa Joe. Both competitors at a fever pitch because they understand, as you do, as well as the fans here at the Impact Zone in Orlando, how important this is. Win and move on later tonight when we will have the finals matchup in the Bound for Glory series. And it's all about being in the main event at our biggest pay-per-view of the year. Bound for Glory, it's next month, it's Phoenix, Arizona. Who's it gonna be that challenges for the title? That's what we will determine tonight at No Surrender.
And here we go, just a straight-up lockup, and you could see the intentions right away. I could see it, where Jeff Hardy tried to get an arm wringer of sorts and get control over the arm of Samoa Joe, that injured arm. Joe countered. So, I mean, I tell you, you got to give advantage right here to Jeff Hardy because Joe is not 100%.
Of course, the injury to the arm, the fracture, as you pointed out, to the arm of Samoa Joe, came because of that chair shot from his former tag team partner, Magnus. And we see here in the opening minute of this match that Samoa Joe is favoring the injured arm.
Yeah, and Joe's not hiding it. And, you know, I respect that out of Joe. He's hurting. He's not hiding. He's hurting. You see Hardy here. He's just in the early goings here, feeling the effects of his left arm and trying to completely stop momentum in the match. Joe smart, not going out after him. You never know if the guy's playing possum. Possum with a painted face. That would be pretty funky, right?
In the Bound for Glory series, I think on the part of Jeff Hardy, of course, the most important win for Hardy was Thursday night, the submission victory over Joe. that enabled him to be in the Final Four. But you look back over the series and you see wins over Bully Ray and the Cowboy James Storm. Those, to me, were the key victories for Hardy, along with the Samoa Joe win in the Bound for Glory series.
Look at that stare down. Well, that's straight up Jeff Hardy style right there. Do some different high-flying stuff. Watch Hardy. Oh! Well, got caught, missed it.
Went for the boots. Joe avoided the contact, and now he's going to make Hardy pay using the side of the ring, the apron.
Well, look, vicious, violent. Those are a couple adjectives that could describe Samoa Joe, but also credibility. You make a mistake against someone like Joe, he will capitalize on it, and we're witnessing that right here.
Joe tried to use the steel steps as a weapon. Not able to do so, and Hardy going to turn it around. Poetry in motion worked.
Well, watch out here.
For Hardy on Thursday night. Oh, went to the well again. Joe able to move out of the way. Here comes Hardy.
Wow, so quick, so impressive by Hardy to change direction, change levels, changes complete direction where he was going. We talked about it on Thursday night, the unpredictability. Let's take a look here of Jeff Hardy. Just straight up with a clothesline right in the jaw. I mean, the unpredictability, you never know where Hardy's going to hit you from, what part of the ring or outside the ring. Very difficult to prepare for a guy like Jeff.
We did. We talked about it Thursday night, and to reiterate, the unpredictability of Hardy, the high-risk offense, that's what Joe's going to have to deal with. Opposite side of the ring, Hardy needs to fight off the striking power of Joe, as well as the intensity and the many submission moves that he has in his arsenal. Off the atomic drop, the big boot, Dixon, backsplash, 300 pounds, drop down,
here we go.
On top, and two.
And that was a little close to comfort there. That big Samoan bathtub landing right on your chest, man. But Jeff Hardy was able to kick out, obviously, so he's still alive here, is Hardy.
Bam.
Barely alive after that.
Nicely done. The kick by Joe takes Hardy to the mat. Samoan rolls him over, covers, and ooh, that one was close. Had the weight on top of Hardy, and Jeff barely escaped before three. You look at the key wins in the Bound for Glory series by Samoa Joe, and it was that submission-first strategy that really put Joe at or near the top of the Bound for Glory series. Key wins to me, submission victories over Kurt Angle as well as Bully Ray.
Well, those are to the strength of Samoa Joe. He utilized what brought him to the dance, and that's being an excellent submission wrestler, and that definitely helped him. You see right now here, talking about submissions, nice little version of a nerve hold here, keeping Jeff Hardy on the mat, and that's
the key to the strategy.
Keep him down on the mat, exactly. Don't want Jeff Hardy flying around this arena here, nailing with all sorts of, crazy outfits.
So at the same time, you not only limit Hardy's flying ability, but you also allow Joe to play to his own strengths. The fact that he's got him grounded, that allows Joe to go to the submission game.
Yeah, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, and that's, right now, I think Joe, he's trying to feed off our live audience here in the Impact Zone. I think he should just keep that full court press on Hardy. Something else that you and I talked about on Thursday, Mike, on Impact Wrestling, was the resiliency of someone of Jeff Hardy. His fortitude and how tough he is and how much punishment he can sustain. So you cannot let up with someone like Jeff Hardy.
One of those things where Samoa Joe cannot get too confident. He can't get overconfident and feel like he's in total control, because Hardy is able to turn things around, and just what he does, it's the snap slam, straight into the pin, and another near fall.
You talk about turning things around. Jeff Hardy's brain and body got spun around real quick. That snap slam, but again, Joe not able to get the pinfall victory and advance to the finals tonight.
Another key point, you just made it. Competitor who wins this match has to come back later in the night. to face the winner of our second semifinal showdown in the Bound for Glory series. And that's Bully Ray versus the Cowboy James Storm. You're really going to earn your shot at the world title.
Well, yeah, and I just want to, on to your point, I'll make a point. I mean, if you're Joe or Hardy, I mean, you got to be careful, because do you really want to empty the tank here? You got to be careful. You want to give your best effort. I know, but you got to be careful. You don't empty the tank. Well, here comes a tank. Oh, a flying tank. Man, that arm, Joe, feeling the effects of that fracture that he has in that arm. I mean, a normal man would have a sling and a cast on that thing and not be able to compete. Or a guy in the NFL, he'd be sidelined. But Joe's still going.
Let's take another look at this very familiar move that we have seen through the years from Samoa Joe. All of his weight, all of his strength behind that forearm, that elbow that he punctuates the suicide dive with.
Well, with that thickness that Joe has in that body, it just amazes me he's able to fit that thick body between the top and second rope, but he does it so fluidly. It's
so incredibly agile for a man of his size.
An insane athlete is Samoa Joe. Very well-rounded competitor, hence the success he's had in his career. Here we go.
Back in. Joe covers, and still life left in the charismatic Enigma. That really is one of those fine line aspects of this match. You said you've got to leave something in the tank for the finals. At the same time, you're in a must-win predicament here. You can't put it on cruise control.
No, I'm not saying that. I kind of lightly implied it. What I'm saying is, what do you do? It's a rhetorical question, Mike. Sometimes people say that on TV. So rhetorically speaking, do you empty the tank? I'm not saying they should or shouldn't. I'm just throwing it out there.
Devil's advocate, right?
That too. Well, that right there, big, massive headbutt. See Joe up close. The guy's got a head like a cash register. It's huge, you know what I mean? He's got a big head. I mean, I love the guy, don't get me wrong, but his head's massive.
Follow up to the advantage by Joe. Strikes in the corner. A series of right hands. Answered by strikes from Hardy as he fights his way out. First the boots, then the rights, then the perfectly placed boot. And where did it go? It went right to the injured arm.
Careful now, here comes Hardy.
Inverted atomic drop. Then a double leg, but Joe able to fight him off.
Great counter, great counter. Oh, what a clothesline. And he hung it up there.
It's impressive for Hardy to have the power and strength to take Joe down with the clothesline, especially this deep in the match, as much punishment as Hardy has had to suffer.
Great impact on that clothesline, Mike, and you see both men are down here. Turning point of the match. You might assume whoever gets to their feet first might gain an advantage. We shall see.
Again, it's all about one thing: gaining the victory and moving on to the finals. Momentum off the ropes behind the clothesline. Couple of right hands, but that momentum of Hardy quickly stopped by Joe. This time, the backsplash, the senton does not work, and Hardy has an answer.
And Hardy's not done. Look at this.
Jeff covers, far leg hook.
Oh! Jeff Hardy seconds away, a second away from being in the finals tonight. Oh, Joe might have been, I'm sorry, Hardy might have been going for the twist of fate.
Sure what it looked like. Whisper in the wind. It's the move that he used Thursday to the arm of Joe that set up the submission. And this time it almost sets up the pinfall victory, but not enough.
Yes, that whisper in the wind, but when he hit it on Thursday night on Impact, it hit Joe's forearm that was injured already from the steel chair shot weeks prior from Magnus. So this time it hit its mark on the body of Joe. Joe able to kick out, and Hardy's not done. Oh, Hardy might be done now.
Power game of Samoa Joe enables him to take control.
He's signaling right there for that muscle buster. He couldn't even put his other arm up, his left arm. Did you notice that?
I saw that. Is it going to inhibit Joe's ability to go for the muscle buster, where he's got to get Jeff Hardy up to the corner and up to the top?
Got to just imagine he's got tons of numbness in that left arm due to that fracture in his forearm. So he's basically a one-arm man, is Joe, here in this match. So can he hit this muscle buster? Well, there goes that toughness. Fighting out of it is Hardy. Oh, the
twist out of nowhere!
What a whiplash-like motion there, Mike.
Looked like he had a DDT in mind. That didn't work. Hardy able to improvise and come up with the twist of fate. Headed up to the top, the quick recovery by Joe.
God.
As Hardy's crouched in the corner.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
A bad landing for Hardy. Again, who is going to move on to the finals in the Bound for Glory series? At this point, Samoa Joe appears to be in the driver's seat. Muscle buster now. This is in the wheelhouse of the Samoan. Wait a minute. Quick roll up by Hardy. Count two. No.
Ooh, headlock, take that, go for that armbar.
That's it.
That submission.
Has the head seized, has the arm seized at the same time. Same move that he won with on Thursday against Joe.
He's got him. He's got Joe
gonna
locked.
tap out.
He's got to tap here with that fracture in the arm. Come on, Joe.
If Joe taps, he loses a shot at the world title at Bound for Glory. Joe uses his weight, his knowledge of submissions to roll over. Oh, now Joe's shoulders are down. Oh, and the 3 count gets Hardy the win. Wow.
Your winner, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy!
What a match. Congratulations right there to Jeff Hardy, advancing in the Bound for Glory Series Finals. Tough sledding right there for Samoa Joe. Tough way to go down. No shame in that. Just got outmoved, that's all. Sometimes that happens. Counter after counter. Jeff Hardy, one-upsmanship, got it.